William Hutchison. Along with my wife, I own the two real estate companies in Armenia, Colombia. Armenia Colombia Realty for Expats and Salento Colombia Realty. Today I want to talk to you about the real estate situation in Armenia, Colombia, and in actual fact it's a general situation for pretty much all of Colombia. There's many words that you can come up with, I guess. The one that I use would be, to describe it, would be mess, because it is a mess. And I think the basic problem is that there's no MLS system. Most of us from North America, Europe, and other countries are used to buying and selling where there's some control, where there's good information. It just doesn't exist here. The situation here is that, first of all, there's no comparables that you can check. Of course, that wouldn't be of a lot of benefit anyway, because many of these sales, the reports are not accurate. They're reported for less than the money that actually changes hands. And what that does is transfer capital gains tax that the seller should be paying to the buyer. That's an entirely different subject, and I'm not going to get into it here. But many of the agents here become an agent just by going on Facebook and saying they are. With no MLS system, there's no registration, there's no education, there's no licensing, but above all, there's no discipline, because agents can do whatever they want to do, and there's no repercussions in places where there is an MLS system. Agents can lose their license for a period of time for doing something that's not acceptable, and they might lose their license for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. There's been agents that have lost their license for life because they've done things underhanded. As I see it, there's three ways that you can purchase real estate in Colombia. You can go on your own. Good luck with that, because you are going to pay. You may not find out that you're going to pay until it's a few years down the road and you want to sell, but you are going to pay in many cases. And you can go ahead and try it. I mean, there are some people here that have probably been successful doing that. But I think many of those have a basic knowledge of what they're up against and can avoid some of the pitfalls that they're going to be presented with. The second way you could buy real estate is you could throw a dart at a dartboard and find an agent. Number one, you're not going to find many agents here that speak English. And if you do, it's generally broken English. In many cases, you're going to find an agent that may have some real estate experience because they've been in it for 2 or 3 years, but they have no supporting education or business experience to be in the real estate area in the first place. The third way that you can buy here is with us. And I'm not one to self-promote, but I am one to be factual and upfront with people. And my suggestion is that for any of your real estate needs, whether it's a rental or a buy, that you contact us. You're going to get advice. You may not like it, but if I see someone that I believe is making a mistake, we have to talk about it. Maybe you're in the wrong barrio, maybe you're paying too much. I will tell you. There's no question about that. The other thing that I think is most important is there's no understanding here of fiduciary duty. And fiduciary duty simply is an agent's duty to act in the best interests of the client that they're representing. In a lot of cases, there's what maybe the client expects to be confidential information that they tell the seller or the buyer that is representing them, and that gets passed on to the other side. That's absolutely, it just shouldn't happen. It's confidential information. If someone says, I'm going to offer 1,000 million, but I'll go to 1,001, that doesn't go to the other side. That's confidential. It stays between the two of you. The last thing about using us is it's free. If you're coming here and you're renting or you're buying, the seller or the renter is the one that pays any commissions that are due. I have 14 years in Armenia. Elba has her whole life here. We have a whole package to help expats. It's just not on the real estate side. We have an English-speaking lawyer that handles all of our transactions, prepares all of our documents. So there's no funny business in the 19th paragraph of a rental agreement. Everything is straightforward. It's explained in English. You can talk to her. She does the insurance for us as well and the visas. And she does a fantastic job for us. I'm very fortunate to have her on our team. That sums it up. No MLS system, 3 choices, buy it yourself, good luck. The second method, find an agent here, again, good luck. And the third is using either Armenia Colombia Realty for Expats or Salento Colombia Realty. And in that case, you got lucky. Have a great day. I live in paradise, and you can too.